Hey everybody, Peter from Shootopia. Just want to talk today a little bit about some Blundstone Care. So we have these slick and quick, nice little sponges to tidy up shoes and boots from Blundstone. We have the Blundstone Renovating Cream in different colors, so the brown, the red, and the neutral. One of my favorites is still just plain mink oil, which is something I like to put on to rejuvenate the oils and to waterproof the boot as well. So basically I'm going to just give it to you a quick little instructional here. So with something like this one you can use on any of your Blundstones, doesn't matter. It's a neutral color base, but basically it's just going to do a quick sort of cleanup of your boot. So you can see it's kind of, my toe here is kind of dull. This boot has been polished in the past. You can of course use black polish to polish them up and give them the finish, but essentially you would just rub it on like that and you're going to get that nice finish again. And now it's not as long lasting as polish would be, but it's a lot quicker. So you can see the difference in the dullness of this one and the nice shiny sheen on that one. So whether it's a brown boot, doesn't really matter what color, you can use these quick little polish creams. You can also use the renovation cream that's neutral on any color as well, as opposed to just getting the one that's actually sized or colored particularly for the boot. So if you have a couple of different pair of blunts, like a black and a brown or a black and a red or whatever the case is, you might just want to get the neutral one. My favorite one at this time of year really is Mink Oil. I really love Mink Oil. Basically it's a natural product. Leathers get dried out over the years or over the months even. I suggest putting some Mink Oil on a couple of times in the winter if it's a boot that you wear a lot. It's nice at this time of year because basically you're just putting a little bit on a cloth and rubbing it in. So I just rub it in a circular motion. It's going to darken the look of the boot down a little bit, but basically you're getting in all the seams. You're pushing that oil really right back into the leathers. Really makes it look nice again. So before I did this, I actually just took the time to make sure to brush off any debris or anything that's on your boot. If you have any dirt or anything like that, you want to make sure that you've actually taken that off. So just really, you don't want to apply a thick coat of Mink Oil. It's just a nice thin coat onto a clean rag, and really just go in a circular motion, get around all the seams in close and tight. And then basically you're going to be waterproofing and rejuvenating the oils into the leather, which is good. I do this on my black boots as well, and just makes a world of difference. So I'm only going to do the one boot here for you, and then I'll show you the difference. But essentially it's darkening it down, as we mentioned, but really it's also providing a nice look, still keeping that sort of, it's still dressier, but it's still keeping that sort of rugged look to it because it's a natural leather. And that's essentially all it is. So some people are saying, well, it takes long to take care of my boots, but I just did one boot in about a minute here with the Mink Oil. So you can see the difference between the two. Essentially this one's looking a little paler, a little more dried out, and this one's got that finish to it and ready to go for fall. So hopefully between what we have at the store, our renovation creams, our Mink Oil, our polishing pads, these are things that are going to help you keep track and keep care of your Blundstones for a long life.